are.
I'm here. Here I am. Here you are.
Here we are. Welcome on in, you guys. It is PZTV night. So excited. Cannot wait. Man, is this fun. It's going to be a great night.
Tuesday. It's
Yes.
always a fun time when we're
Happy
here,
Tuesday
right?
is correct. So
PZTV time is always a fun time.
yes. So as you pull up a chair, let us know where you're tuning in from. You guys know the drill. We are so excited to be here with you tonight. And man, do we have an incredible show planned.
This is one of my favorite times of the season. You know, whether you're just kind of tuning into fall or you've been here for a while, meaning like, you know, you're done with summer, basically anyone in the South, you're
Yes.
like, bye to 100 degrees, right? There's something for everyone tonight. There's a lot of versatility. That's what I think of when I think of the collections we're going to show y'all.
Yes, I can't wait. And I gotta say that the fragrances on this show, oh my goodness.
Top notch.
I'm in love. I
Yes.
can't wait. So many incredible things. So as you guys comment in, let us know where you're tuning in from. We'd love to hear from you. And we're just going to give it another few seconds. We've got Ashley behind the camera tonight and Dana and Rachel in the studio.
It's all ladies.
It is.
In the
It's
room.
going to be a great show. So how are we looking? We got some people on hanging out with us?
Indiana's, yeah, a lot of people.
Indiana.
That's
Indiana,
neighbor state to me.
Oregon.
Yeah.
Wow, awesome.
People
You
say
know-
they've already placed their orders.
Wow, friends. All right.
Y'all aren't excited at all.
I can't wait.
Amazing.
So I'm so excited to have you back with us.
Thank you.
Tonight.
It's so
and-
nice to be back. I was saying earlier that if you guys saw our promo teases on Facebook or on TikTok, I was like, I walked in and I was like, it's almost like the scents, all of the scents are like a homecoming.
Mhm.
Now I'm like, oh, I'm home. This is so nice.
It smells good.
It smells so
Well,
good.
I'm excited to get going. So I'm going to just jump right on in because I know that you guys are excited. So I'm Beth Hanner, and I am so excited to be here at the PZTV studio hosting tonight, talking about all of our eco-friendly fragrances.
And I'm Sonia Azad. Very excited to be back as your co-host tonight with Beth, of course.
Yes.
And we're going to talk about fragrances as well as decorative accessories that you can use throughout these seasons that we've started talking about and beyond. We've got really two collections to share with you tonight. One of them is called Lavish Spirits. Okay, so think Lavish Spirits. And then the second one is Vintage Elegance. Right? Like, I just love it.
So fun. We want to hear from you. So as always, what do you got? Dana?
I have Patricia.
Yeah.
Says hello from Dallas. She's
Dallas!
Yay!
Oh, yay. Hi,
Wonderful.
Patricia.
Awesome. Good to have you tonight.
So.
I love that.
Thank you.
We've got Dana behind the camera too tonight. She's going to be monitoring your comments. So if there's something that you want to see, make sure that you let us know. And I want to hear from you as well. So if you are brand new to us, we are Pink Zebra Home. So we are your one-stop shop for everything home fragrance needs. We have products ranging from odor eliminating to premium, non-toxic, eco-friendly. Basically any room that you have in your home or any space, we can fragrance it, and we fragrance it non-toxic.
Non-toxic, you guys, was really my big sell when I got connected to Pink Zebra about a year ago. Just the fact that there's a sustainability component, a give back component, an eco-friendly component, chemical-free component. I use this stuff in my home now, and I'm like, I'm a groupie, I'm
It's
a
so
fan, I'm
good.
sold. Like, I don't know, I'm just all about it.
And you know, we have all kinds of products. So you have sprinkles. We'll talk about those a lot tonight. We have diffuser oils. We have even products for pets. And we have a special product called Simpler that we're going to talk about here in a little bit. That is like a monthly subscription program. It's one of my absolute favorite products. Might I add too that we have a kitchen line that is incredible. I talk about the dish soap all the time, and all of our products are made right here in the heart of Sugar Land, Texas. Actually, just right over there. So we make them in the warehouse, and I tell you what, it's great.
It's a really, if you're new, you're like hooked. You're family now. And like Beth said, this is kind of a fluid conversation. So jump in anytime. Let us know if you want to see something with a little more closeness or clarity. And we've got people monitoring comments. So we want this to not just be a one-way conversation. This
Never.
is show and tell
So
and
fun.
talk.
As always. So lots of accessories tonight. And of course, we've got our Scent Flow program. Be sure to stick around because I love to drop those bags, and you're going to help me tonight.
Yes.
We're going to do that.
Yes.
Into orders. So you never know when you might get one of our mixes up and that sort of thing. That's really fun. So Yeah.
And you've been super creative. I'm like,
Yeah.
where do you find the brain space
Blending
for all this?
board
Oh my
is
gosh.
fire tonight.
That's in her
8
blending board.
brand new fragrances. So why don't you tell us a little bit about these awesome collections?
Oh
We're
my
gonna jump
gosh,
right
are
on
you
in.
ready?
Yeah.
Are y'all ready? They're like, what is this? What is happening in front of her? Okay, so lots of products to tell you about. Again, Lavish Spirits and Vintage Elegance.
Yes.
These are the collections we've been introducing you to. So when we talk about Lavish Spirits, I want y'all to feel this old world charm, kind of
Right.
that gothic influence, mysterious, deeper, darker, moody, rich jewel tones, which we've been talking about all afternoon. This is like my jam. This takes me back to my high school days. And Beth was like, what, were you a goth in high school? I'm like, sort of. My mom didn't let me be that all the way. But yes, like I was all about it. And so
Yeah.
that's why I like the deep and the dark parts of this
It's so
season.
fun.
Vintage Elegance, probably more your vibe
Maybe.
than mine. Like we, where it's like one of us is Vintage
So
Elegance,
fun.
one of us is Lavish Spirits. Elegance, traditions, think fall, think Thanksgiving, that moody but royal, right? I've got this like elevated, it's like,
Yes.
that's you.
Oh, well, thank you.
yes,
you.
you're moody
Definitely.
but elegant. No, I'm just kidding.
That's right. All right. Well, I'm going to jump right on in because I know
Yes,
you guys are
let's go.
talking already about this guy. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to just jump right on into the product because I want to introduce to you a brand new accent shade, right? So this is one of Pink Zebra's home pieces, decorative pieces called an accent shade. This is the Haunted Mansion accent shade. Look at this, you guys. It is fantastic. The detail in this is incredible. So good. So the resin on this is actually going to really show you all of the texture that we have. There's a lot going on. You've got open windows on all of the sides. This is like your traditional Haunted Mansion, right? Definitely a statement piece.
Very
wouldn't you
much
say?
so. It is you can probably
Right.
tell the size of this thing.
It is.
Really
It's big.
nice and
Right.
sturdy. It's stable. It's heavy. It's substantial.
It is. You've got open windows on all the sides. So if you're a mansion, haunted mansion, person, it's definitely, this has got a lot going on. I pointed out the gargoyles actually earlier
Yeah.
today that it's got on the top. You've got a pumpkin on the bottom. You've got your little skeleton. And I want to talk a lot about what's underneath each one of these because I've got 2 here. And earlier we were lifting these and we were talking about them. I couldn't believe the quality too. So I'm going to actually lift this one up
Yeah.
to show you how each one of these the 2 that are they're different looks, right? So what I have this one paired with, and this is just it's heavier than it looks, this is the Candle Glow Simmering Light that is underneath this one here. And so this is kind of like the little black dress of simmering lights. This said simmering light will go with any accent shade that we have in the collection. So if you don't have this is a must-have. So it definitely pairs really well with the Haunted Mansion. And it gives it almost like a little bit of a glow, if you can see. And then here, this is such a fantastic
This is a fun
simmering
one.
light. I really love this. We showed this on the last show. So this is the Black Drip simmering light. Isn't that gorgeous?
I love this one.
So pretty.
This one almost looks like it has a velvetyness to it
Yeah.
with that color, and it's textured too. I know I had not seen this one before today, so I was like, oh, this is beautiful.
It is so pretty. And we talked a lot about this one on, like I said, on the last show. I'm going to actually shut it off so you guys can see. And then when you turn it on, it does almost give it, it is called the Black Drip Simmering Light, but it does give it almost a purple hue to it, wouldn't you say?
Yes.
So pretty. So it's going to give it more of a darker feel, right? And then, of course, we also have the mini ultrasonic diffuser down here. If you are somebody that loves diffusing, what would be cool with this is that this actually, and let's just show them while we're
Sure.
doing this. I'll move it down here. I'll just move this down here. This actually, I believe we need to pour some water in it.
While y'all are doing that, somebody asked if shades can go over all the simmering lights.
Yes.
So just to, so
Yes.
they understand
Yes. That's
accent shades
that's
do.
a really great question. That is exactly what they're intended to do. So I'm going to show you another way to use an accent shade. I will note that not all of our accent shades can be used with the mini ultrasonic, but this one can. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour water into the mini ultrasonic diffuser, and this uses our liquid fragrance line called the diffuser oil. I'm going to turn it on, right? And it's going to start to diffuse the water. And it's also
There it is.
in the oil. Okay.
Ooh, that gives it a spooky vibe too.
We needed to add some oil. So, I don't have any oil set right around. Do you have a bigger? Yeah. There is a bigger one over there. I'll grab that one. I did, because I didn't add the oil. All right, so I poured my water in. Okay. And I added my oil. Thank you, Ashley. But I'm going to show you guys a different look. Okay. So how fantastic is that? Right? Isn't that incredible? Right, so that's got 7 different colors, and what that is, our ultrasonic diffusers actually diffuse the fragrance line called the diffuser oil, and so that's going to give you fragrance. But look at how spooky that looks, and that's going to change colors. That actually has 7 different colors that
awesome.
changes. So if you're somebody that loves that, that's it right there. So definitely, the green isn't that incredible?
Yeah, I love the switching of the colors, and these are really big, like collectors type pieces or items.
Very much so.
So if you're new to Pink Zebra, you're gonna hear a lot about what's like super popular, like sells out in 5 seconds.
Right.
And these are gonna be part of those collector type items.
Very much so. So I tell you what. Let us know in the comments what they're thinking. I mean, maybe, and we can bounce.
One more question.
Go ahead. Yeah.
She was asking if the diffuser oils are the same things that you can use in wall hugs. So.
Oh yeah,
just explain
yeah.
that.
That's actually my favorite product to use our diffuser oil in. So the wall hugs, yes, are made for the diffuser oil. So.
That's someone who knows Pink Zebra, because the wall hug, that's like a
know,
Pink
right?
Zebra lingo.
Yes.
But I guess maybe we should
yes, ma'am.
show them and tell them about this new fragrance, so that we can also explain how to use these things. They are more than just a light. So let's go right on into Beth's favorite. Can I say this is one of your two favorite fragrances that are new that we're going to tell you about tonight. This one's called Golden Harvest. Okay, Golden Harvest comes in 3 formats. So we're going to tell you guys about the formats if you're not familiar, but you've got Sprinkles bags.
I love it.
Sprinkles cartons, and then this one comes in a room spray as well. Now, this one, she's like already smelling it. She's like, oh gosh, yes. Okay, this one's got hints of harvest apple, orchard pear, and fall leaves. It's a little bit sweet because you've got that pear and the apple, but like a perfect apple pie fall, like you're walking into someone's kitchen and you're like, oh, what's that? Yeah, so very soothing, very comforting, but like also it makes itself known. When you step into the room, you're like, oh my gosh.
So last week, I gotta admit, we had some extra in the studio, right? So I snuck some home so that I could experience it. And I'm gonna tell you, I have a large home, and this filled my entire house. I think that's why I love it so much. I really like a good strong fall fragrance, and this one right here is incredible. Such an
Golden Harvest. So just again for our new people, these bags have 3.75 ounces of sprinkles. This is going to be more than 4 times that much.
Right.
All right. So this is called a carton. And should we just tell them what sprinkles are and how to use them?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we could absolutely do that.
Since someone had a question about this.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. So the sprinkles are the bread and butter of the company, and they are made right here in the heart of Sugar Land, Texas. They are non-toxic soft soy wax blend and they will work in anything that we have here, our warmers. They can also be mixed to customize your own fragrance. And we're going to talk a lot on that a little bit later, as I have a whole board and a whole ton of stuff to share with you on how they work. I know you guys are talking about this, so I'm going to actually get ready. I'm going to move on down the line. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right. Ready. So let's talk about the Sugar Skull.
I love
this is the Ombre Sugar Skull. Now, I want to let you guys know that unfortunately this beauty did not arrive in time for the show. However, it's going to be available very, very soon. It's too gorgeous for me not to talk about it tonight, so I am talking about it tonight. So introducing to you, for you Sugar Skull lovers, the Ombre Sugar Skull, which will be available very soon, I promise. Right? So
on the website.
On the website, yes. All right, so Ombre Sugar Skull is an accent shade, and we've had many Sugar Skulls in the past. This is a very unique one, and I think we were talking about it a little bit ago about how it's almost a little bit girly.
Oh,
you know, it has that, doesn't it?
Very rich in color, very noticeable. Again, like statement piece, very substantial in size, and this reminded me of being in Mexico City for Dia de los Muertos, which is a celebration of those who have moved on
Love
from this earth side. So
Yes,
this
yes.
is, if you are familiar with Dia de los Muertos or the celebration, like you get what I'm saying.
You definitely do.
Yeah.
And we've got it paired with 2 different lights here. So a lot of detail here, a lot of different colors you can see on the front. You've got different, of course, you've got your teeth here. You've got your opening for your eyes. It's definitely going to it's going to illuminate out the sides, which is fantastic because we've got it paired with 2 different simmering lights here. So I'm going to actually lift this up so you can see what this one looks like underneath. This is the Sunshine Crackle that we had it paired
So
with.
pretty.
And I love our crackles for so many reasons. They're just so beautiful and elegant, but this one almost made it give it like a glowing eye look when you say it's a very yellow in color. So it's, when I set it back on, of course the opening off the top, that's where it's open, so you're going to have your fragrance emit through the top of that and out the eyes and all over. So
All over.
definitely a must-have piece, and another collector item. You're going to start to see that a lot actually as we roll into the I can't believe I'm even saying holidays.
Yes.
But you will start to see this
Believe it.
more often. So definitely very fantastic here. And then over here I have it paired with the Candle Glow, which we talk about all the time, which is the little black dress of simmering lights. So let's add some fragrance actually and just kind of show.
Yeah.
Let's put this Golden Harvest in one of these and we will just show them. We always want to use 3 scoops. That's your recommended use for your warmer to maximize your fragrance experience. That's how we test it here at Pink Zebra Home. I'm going to add a little bit more for extra measure because I'm extra like that. All right. And so with mixing though, in general, our rule of thumb is that you want at least at minimum 3 scoops of wax.
Yeah.
So,
and just
right.
to like kind of break it down again, it sounds like we've got a blend of some people who are returning and really familiar with Pink Zebra and some new folks. The fragrance comes from these sprinkles, right? And so, not to be remedial about this, but the 3, or if you're Beth, 4 scoops is what's going to melt, and that's where the fragrance comes from. This is all flame free, and so all you're doing is turning on the light, and the light is what heats up the dish. And then you've got your fragrance.
Great. Excellent. Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. Well, let's take a few minutes and just talk about the fact that we have multiple products. Room
Yes.
sprays. I know you talked about.
Oh my gosh.
All right, why don't you share that?
So everyone here knows I'm obsessed with room sprays. This is like the biggest joke. But it's not a joke because I use them because of the convenience of them, honestly. So the room spray format, you'll see, for instance, this Golden Harvest right here.
So good.
It's, first of all, I love it because it's TSA approved. So this is travel size. You can throw this in your bag. Moms, if you have a diaper bag, or if you have teenage boys who have gym bags or whatever it is, right? Shoe closets, I don't know.
Definitely.
I just use it in my bathroom.
Yes,
and then
wonderful.
also, this locks.
Yes.
So you can hear that.
Awesome.
So there's nothing that like drips around or spills or anything. And literally 1 or 2 just pumps of this.
It's concentrated.
Oh my gosh. Like, and it lasts for a long time.
And, might I add, too, if you saw our sneak peek a little bit ago, last 2 weeks ago on the Primetime show, we had some fragrances that launched that weren't quite ready in that format. And so if you sneak on over to the website right now, you're going to see 4 brand new fragrances that we just added this afternoon. Don't wait. Tombstone Petals, hint, hint, Aspen Pine, Forbidden Fruit, and Haunted Hollows, all available right now on the website. So definitely sneak on over there. We are talking about sprinkles. We just told you a little bit about how fantastic our sprinkles are. They are the bread and butter of our company. So we make them right here in the heart of Sugar Land, Texas. They can be mixed, customized to make your own blends. We're going to do that all night long. One of my favorite things to do. And so while we are talking on sprinkles, I want to introduce you to a brand new fragrance. This one, I think, is taking the cake.
This one?
This one is taking the cake.
Oh, I thought you were
for sure.
another one. Okay.
Okay, no. You know what? I can't decide. It's that one.
I'm like,
it's that
yes,
one.
yeah.
That one's the one. Okay, all right.
But, like,
still, this
whatever.
was really good. I think we should still talk about it.
Okay, let's
Definitely. All right. So, Caramel Bourbon Brulee, definitely a fantastic fragrance we're going to talk about here. All right. So, Caramel Bourbon Brulee is rich vanilla cream, caramel praline, and bourbon woods. Incredible fragrance. Such an incredible fragrance. I'm going to let you smell.
Yes,
You
let me
tell
smell
what
it,
you
'cause-
think.
So this one is also sweet. I think that's the like blend of vanilla cream and that caramel praline.
Mm-hmm.
So, like cookies, more than a pie to me.
Okay, all right.
Cookies, a little sweeter than the Golden Harvest,
Yes, it is sweeter.
but
and
in
so,
a cozy
okay.
way. Like
And I want to throw in
way.
tonight too, though, because when we talk about all these fragrances, they're spot on with the name. That is something that I noticed whenever I was initially smelling them. Fantastic fragrances. So rich vanilla cream, caramel praline. Is that praline or praline?
Girl, I've never heard praline.
Praline is a Louisiana thing for my Louisiana friend. Praline
What?
or praline, which one do you say?
Yeah.
I know my Louisiana. I know some of you out there. Call me out on that. And then Bourbon Woods, gorgeous fragrance. I was talking about this one a little bit ago. I think this would be fantastic with your cafe latte and, you know,
Anything cinnamony, because you've got the vanilla as well in there. I think that would be really nice. Or anything like, I don't want to say like the names because
yeah, that's
I'm like,
fine. Yeah. But I think it's a
Some
good
of
base. Yeah, it definitely. And we've got some recipes that we're going to talk about tonight. Yes. So this is a good base for recipes. But I want to talk about the different formats before we leave into, we just talked about sprinkles. So we
touched on this. Yeah,
Yes.
we've got the oils and the room sprays as well.
Yep. So we got in a carton, a bag, available in a bag. We've also got it in a room spray and then a diffuser oil that is available right there.
It's
So,
really nice too. Like if you know that you really like a fragrance, you can test it out in these different formats and see kind of like which room you like it in for what. Like I use the room spray in my bathroom. I use the diffuser oil in my bedroom. So, and I have the sprinkles in my kitchen with an accent shade that I really love. So, you can kind of do a little bit of everything.
You could. And, I think this is one of those fragrances, though, that, like I said, it would be buildable.
Yes.
So I
Oh.
have some recipes that we're going to put together here in a little bit. So stick around for the after show. You never know when you might see one of those fun new recipes pop up because I got a lot of them. So caramel bourbon brulee, incredible. Such a good fragrance. And I'm ready to keep going. Are you ready to keep going?
Let's go. What do we
keep
have
going.
next?
All right, let's go on down. Let's talk about this. This is the Coffin Reed Diffuser. So definitely another product that is coming soon. This is a bundle that is going to be available on the website. So we have to talk about it tonight. So super pretty. Says home, sweet home on the front. Definitely giving me all the spooky.
Yeah, it's got
vibes.
like
Wouldn't
that
you say?
old English lettering in
That's
the front,
what it's
right?
called. Those
Yes.
are the words I was looking for. Yes.
Yes.
Paired up and will be available on the website with a bottle of Tombstone petals, which was my favorite from the last launch. Osmanthus petals, mandarin blooms, and vetiver musk. I got to ask you guys, if you purchased this fragrance, I want to hear from you what you think of it because I love it myself. So this will be available very soon on the website. So this is a Reed diffuser, right? So how you're going to utilize this product is you're going to pour the diffuser oil into this vessel, right? And this is going to fragrance your room through the reeds. So you do not need any electricity for this. There's no plugs needed. There's nothing heated. This actually fragrances with the diffuser oil that it's meant to use with. I think a lot too, I talk about when I want to decorate with these diffusers, the Reed diffusers, that I use them a lot in like 3-tiered trays. I would put this in a corner of a kitchen and add, and you're going to see too the products that we released tonight, especially like that Haunted Mansion. Oh my goodness. Would really pair well with a lot of that. And even pieces that we had from previous shows, you'll see that come in,
So for some of us who are not as creatively, decoratingly minded as Beth, I like to gift a lot of stuff
Oh, there
like
you
this.
go.
So whenever I see a product like this, I think, oh, that's a great gift for like a teacher, or like someone who wants to decorate an office space but they can't have open flames, for instance, because this is fragrance without that open flame. So really, it would be a really nice gift. And generally, I just collect gifts until I'm ready to give them.
You do?
Right? Oh yeah, I always do that.
Really?
And then people are like, "Oh,
I
you
need to
thought
do
of me." I'm like, "Yes, I did."
I need to do that, but I need
It's
to do a
perfect
better
for
job.
me.
That's so interesting because I'm a buy it all at once kind of girl.
Get her done. Yeah.
I'm not that like that.
Before we
Inspired,
keep going,
yeah.
I'm just wondering, are there any comments?
Yes.
So many
Oh my gosh,
comments.
let's hear it. What would you hear?
Okay, so somebody wants to see the skull over the darker.
Oh,
Okay.
over this.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Just to see what that looks like with the darker
The
underneath
skull-
it.
This over this.
Over this.
Yeah, I
Oh,
just
okay,
want the
that's
darker
great. Yeah.
look
That's a good idea.
instead.
See, we like to hear this because then we're like, oh, what a great idea.
That's
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah, I like the dark.
Do you need me to
underneath
move
it.
anything, Ashley? Like this? You
We
want me
can
to move
just
this?
scoot it a little
Scooch
bit.
it? Okay.
There we go.
Wow.
Isn't
Does it
that
look?
pretty?
That's cool.
Yeah.
Somebody else
Fantastic.
asked about the diffuser, if putting the shade over it messed up with being able to smell it, but obviously there's a big
No, ma'am.
opening at
No,
the
ma'am.
top, so
Yeah.
I did want you to point
And
that out.
we,
to them.
yes, absolutely.
Here,
There's
I-
a hole at the top,
Yeah.
which is going to allow for that to emit, and you can see, actually, you should be able to see the steam rolling out the top.
You absolutely can see it. It looks so spooky. I love
Does it?
Yeah.
I love it.
I
Okay.
mean, with the lights too. But yeah, I just wanted to make sure you guys saw the top. Like, this is a pretty significant hole, right? And so all that fragrance is coming out the top, not just through the windows that you see, which, by the
Excellent.
way, are all the way around the accent shade.
So good.
And they're commenting about the size of the skull.
Yes.
And how it's a nice,
Yes.
Like, both of
big,
these. I'm like, this is
right.
like bigger
Right.
than my face, right? I mean,
The
this is
Haunted
big.
Mansion is definitely heavy. It's really a good quality piece. Yeah, it's fantastic. So
Thank you for
All right.
this idea.
Yes,
Whoever said
absolutely,
that.
and we're
Yes.
gonna
Really
keep them
pretty.
coming. Like we have so much to show you guys. We're gonna walk on down,
Oh my
and I'm gonna
gosh.
let Sonia tell you a little bit about.
Yes.
This is so cute.
So
Love
we
it.
started. This is a bundle, and this is what we call an exclusive bundle here. So basically, the
fun.
only way that you can purchase this is together, and this is called the Skull Mosaic Simmering Light Bundle. This
So
is
excited for
beautiful,
this
and
one.
don't worry, we're going to bring you really super up close because you got to see the detail in this. So this is the Simmering Light, which we've talked to you about tonight, with a 3.7 ounce bag of tombstone petal sprinkles. And again, I think you
I
mentioned
did.
loving these. You want me to?
Yeah,
You want to
I'll
open
do
it?
it, yeah.
Okay, you do it. While I talk about this Simmering Light, because this is gorgeous. This was one of my standout pieces in addition to the skull that we showed you earlier. I guess I'm all about the skulls tonight. This is hand painted, so Ashley, as close as we can get so we can really show them. Stained cut glass. So really these hand placed glass pieces are creating a unique design. So like every one of these that you buy becomes uniquely yours.
It's gorgeous.
The detail in this is phenomenal. And honestly, the color is gorgeous.
I'm gonna
right?
shut it off.
Somebody
So
asked, is it red or is it purple?
No,
purple.
it's purple. And it's like a deep jewel toned purple, which I understand. I think Kelly was sharing this with us about an hour ago. She goes, Sonia, that color that you're really enjoying is very hot and trendy right now.
and you'll see. Yeah, she said you're gonna see that actually all the way through, and even carrying into next year too.
Yeah.
which is so cool.
So
I
this
love
is
hearing about
through
that.
winter and everything. I have a friend who decorates with skulls year round.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this isn't just a seasonal thing to me or to some people. And the fact that it's not orange, let's say,
Right.
or just a Halloween type color,
Love
I
it.
think is what makes it so versatile.
It is, and this is a beautiful fragrance too, mind you. You probably were able to snag this one. I was talking about it a little bit ago, and the diffuser oil definitely. You guys, oh my gosh, it's so good. So,
Yeah, let us know if you
um,
have this fragrance. I think you asked this earlier.
Yes,
let us know
yes.
how you like it, like what you think about it, what it reminds you of. We love to
Right.
hear your stories too. There's
So-
always a story behind the scent.
Well, and mind you too that we have 2 different bases, which gives it 2 different looks. You always give your choice of base when you pick your simmering light, and I don't know, it just whatever fits your decor. So we have it here with the white, the antique white versus the wood grain.
Oh,
So,
I think I like it
yes,
with the
you
white
do?
personally.
All
That's
right.
what I would choose.
yeah, I know Ashley's had her eye on this one for
It's my all-time favorite
quite a
product
while.
in the fall.
Oh, your all-time
Yes.
favorite. That's cool.
Yes,
I love that.
definitely.
This one was for sure one of the ones that when I walked into the room, I was like, oh, that one, right?
Caught your
So
eye.
like, yes. Oh, yes.
All right.
love
And
how
I have
different. Like, I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt.
No, you're
Even
fine,
look at the
too.
smile.
I was just looking.
Isn't
I was
that-
like, this
there's-
guy. He's the guy on the right's like spookier, but
Yeah.
the guy on the left is I don't know. He's
Smilier, you have
singing.
smilier
Yeah, let me
and
see.
spookier. I know.
We'll turn
right?
it around. So if you know what, that's a good point. So if you're somebody that loves the look of the purple, look how you have that option as well.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have to have
Oh,
him.
that's a great point.
Spooky?
Danielle on I don't know if it was TikTok or the website, but somebody said that.
Yeah.
If you don't
Well,
like skulls.
that way, if it's not your thing, and I'm gonna say that this is a stunning color of purple. It's such
It
a
really
beautiful.
is.
Or seasons. You're done with, if you do like them, you're done with fall and you're done with Halloween, and then you have an everyday simmering light that you can use with a favorite fragrance.
And also, it's honestly, it may not come through perhaps on the screens, but it's more than one shade of purple. It's kind of like a bunch of different shades of purple because the glass is a bit different. I mean, it's mosaic. That's the style.
Definitely.
It's really cool.
Really awesome.
Yeah.
So hopefully give us your comments back, and we're going to go on down because this guy, you've already seen it.
You shared this
I give away secrets. So, I tell you what, you just need to tune in the day before PZTV because
you need to, their TikTok. I was like, hey, she's already showing stuff.
she's selling it. She's talking about it. I did.
I'm like, wait, I thought that was forbidden.
Nope. Nope. All right. I want to introduce to you a brand new accent shade. Oh my goodness. How adorable. You guys went crazy for it earlier. This is the Stacked Pumpkin Accent Shade, and it is adorable. So we talked about it a lot yesterday. We talked about it today a lot about how this is a piece. If you are somebody that loves fall and loves the vibes, this one is for you. It could be for anyone because it's not more spooky. It's really just a fun fall piece. So you have an orange pumpkin on the bottom, you have your black in the middle, and then of course white with a black stem. So I'm gonna lift this up so you guys, we have it paired with the white simmering light here. We talk a lot about that being a staple piece as well. But you have your stem on the top. You've got cutouts of moons and stars, which I think is so fun.
Yeah.
And what that does is that really allows that light to illuminate through the whole piece.
I thought it was 3 separate pieces when I first saw this earlier, and then I was like, oh my gosh, it's all in one. I mean, it's gorgeous.
It is
very
fun.
detailed and
Very much so.
textured,
ceramic,
as well, right?
And I'm going to tap it so you guys can hear.
And glossy.
Nice and fun. And what I love about these two, we actually have had several in the past that I may not necessarily always use a simmering light with. I might just use it for decor.
Oh,
and so this one, if you just have a spot in your home, I think I would do that with this one as well. Of course, it's meant to be used with a simmering light.
Yeah.
But a lot of our pieces are so beautiful. And decorative.
Yeah.
That's what I love about them.
It's true.
So,
and this one's with the antique white base.
yeah. I've got a wood grain here. If you guys want to see that, I'm going to show you the difference.
Sure. Why not?
Let's just do that. All right. So, and then that way everybody can kind of see. All right. So I'm going to set this here.
And switch them out.
Yep. That's the white there. And then we're going to put the wood grain up here. All right, to give you a different look. And, it really does pop against that white, I feel like. But if you're somebody that prefers wood, then that would be maybe that's a little bit more your jam. I don't know. So you've got your choices. I don't know what you guys think in the comments. Would love to hear from you. And while they're doing that, of course, it's time to mix because I have a mix.
She's blending. Beth over here is ready to rock and
That's
roll. Yeah.
right. That's right. So I did have my first blend of the night, right? That we're going to put together is called Caramel Vanilla Delight. And I'm going to grab my marker. I'm going to have you
Vanilla Delight.
grab.
Do I get to write?
You can.
Or do you want me to write?
I want you to grab. Could you grab the caramel bourbon brulee? Maybe in a carton. And then I don't care. If you want to write, you can write too.
No, it should be your handwriting.
Oh.
This is the brainchild behind the blending.
All right. So Caramel Vanilla Delight is the first mix of the night. So I know you guys love the mixes, right? So this one is a mix of 3 different fragrances. So we have Marshmallow Latte, we have Caramel Bourbon Brulee, and I have the last one I have is Spooky Spiced Pumpkin. So I believe do I have it? Is it right here? Right there. Yep. All right, so we're going to take the 3 of these, and again, there's always a good chance that you could get one of these in your package, right? So this is, I know this is going to roll really well together.
I believe. Look, if there is one person I trust when it comes to blending, outside of Danny, I have to give her credit. She was the first one who taught me how to do this.
All right. So
wow, this is
isn't it good? That's a good one. That's a new one.
Spooky spiced pumpkin. Wow, and it's because again, I know myself. I love that baked vanilla, brown sugar, and allspice.
Man,
really nice.
Oh yeah, I knew it would be good.
Oh,
Wonderful.
Wow, yeah, that's
so
really nice.
Super good. We have all kinds of mixes tonight. So yes, Caramel Vanilla Delight is the first one, and so I've taken 3 different fragrances. and we're going to mix them all together. And there's always a good chance that this could drop in your package, and we will be going through the blending board later tonight, so stick around.
I mean,
Definitely.
and she does this does it strategically, okay? Like, this is not, she's not just making this up on the fly.
Yeah.
She's like thinking about it,
fun.
dreaming about it, coming up with all these,
Dreaming of sprinkles.
yeah. Okay, but
Really
coming
fun.
up with all these blends, it's
Yeah.
really remarkable.
It's
you do
fun.
it so well.
It's fun. And, you know, that's my favorite component to Pink Zebra is that you have the ability to customize your own fragrance. It's like baking. So if you find that, you know, when you're baking, you're like, you know what, this has a little too much cinnamon. I need something to tone it down. Or
Balance it out.
balance it out. And fragrance does that as well. So, which is what I love about it. So,
And
definitely.
everyone's got a little bit of a different, like a palate, right? Like we all have different tastes when it comes to how much sweetness or how much spice or how much whatever. And so that's, again, this is unique to Pink Zebra, by the way, this opportunity to blend in more than one
it.
fragrance. We'll talk about that and show you guys
Yeah.
a zillion different ways to do that.
Yeah.
But that's, again, what I love about this stuff.
It's great.
Okay, we have a new accessory to
Absolutely.
share.
Let's go on down.
All right, and in the meantime, Dana and Rachel, step in anytime someone has a question. We're just going to keep rolling.
How's it going? Are we doing good?
Yeah, doing
Good.
Everybody,
All right.
2 thumbs up. Okay. So this one's called the Aspen Forest Simmer Pot. Okay, so this simmer pot is beautiful. This is going to be, you know what, I'm going to call it like kind of a neutral. More neutral than, you know, like very seasonal, let's say. This is something that you could keep out year round. This is also, let me just point out, a nice size
Deep
dish
dish.
here, deep dish, yeah, for sure. And again, these simmer pots have warmers. And I think, Ashley, they probably can see that, yeah? Okay, so when you turn it on, there's no light in these simmer pots, but then this warms up the dish, the
Hot plate.
sprinkles melt, and then you get the fragrance. So this simmer pot is really beautiful. It's got this raw
Love it.
ceramic texture, hand painted here. This is kind of a glazed off-white, but
really
with
pretty.
aspen tree kind of vibes. And those of you who are around, let's say I'm thinking of like my folks in Montana, Wyoming, maybe places in Colorado, right? Like if you see those aspen trees changing colors in the fall, this starts to kind of remind me of that early fall aspen tree vibe and color.
Yeah.
You've got this raw texture here of the terracotta base. It's offsetting with kind of this smoothness around the high gloss glaze of the trees. And then a reactive glazed coloring that really gives this whole thing a unique and multi-dimensional
I
design.
said earlier, remember that when I look at this, that it definitely gave me a glitter type vibe.
Yeah, there's like an iridescence maybe to it.
Yeah, and I don't know if you guys can see it on camera, but if, you know, when I looked at it with the lights on, it definitely gave me that. And I do feel like this would go with it's such a nice neutral that it would go with any decor, don't you think?
I like this for like an office, you know, in a home, in an office, or like even a
Right.
kitchen, just a corner, like nook, reading nook or something like that as
well,
well.
we've really thrown a lot at them already with all these fantastic things. Yeah. What are you guys thinking of so far? Are you excited? Are you loving everything that you've seen? Let us know in the comments. And before we bounce on to the next, you know, I want to add and throw in that if you're new to us and you are not following us across all social media platforms, you definitely want to do that tonight.
Yeah, I started really sharing a lot more tonight on my Instagram stories because my friends are like, "What is this Pink Zebra? Tell me more about this. Like, what's going on with all these fragrances?"
Yes.
And so, Instagram, TikTok. I know you guys you do a lot on TikTok, and you know Facebook, of course. And then there's always a
Yes.
Pink Zebra home website. Because even if we're not on PZTV, you can always go to the website, poke around. If you're always, you know, if you're one of these people who, I guess like Beth, oh my gosh, I need a gift really fast, right? Boom, 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 boom. And there's something there that you can grab anytime.
And we are that company that has something for everyone, and you'll see that as the rest of the year unfolds. I can't give away any more hints on that, but
Don't worry, she'll give away hints on TikTok. Just
I
wait till tomorrow.
did, purchased myself some of our dish soap earlier today because I needed it and I love it and I use it in my home and I love multi-purpose cleaner, all of the things. So,
there's so much. A whole laundry collection. I use the diffuser oils with the laundry balls, the dryer balls. So
add a little fragrance to your life in multiple areas. It is so good. So let us know, what are they saying so far? Everything good?
Yeah.
Just any comments?
Great, absolutely.
Love it.
One, you might want to also remind them they can watch past shows.
Absolutely.
On our website if they ever want to go back and.
Yeah. If you've missed some of our past shows, though, you can always rewatch those. She was just saying, on the website, my vault show that we just had the noon or 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It was last Thursday. If you missed that one one you want to go watch because there were some really good things that came up on that one. Yeah. So speaking of really good things, I want to bounce into another 2-bag blend. I think that this is a 2-bag blend here that we have available right now on. No, this is not the 2-bag blend. This is brown sugar birch. We're going to talk about this first. Yes. I had them backwards. Okay, brown sugar birch. New fragrance alert. All right, brown sugar birch is cinnamon sugar, smoked maple, and white pepper. Number 1 fragrance alert. This is the fragrance I was talking about when I was over there. So good. I put it in my office. It smells incredible. And I think that it's such an incredible scent.
She hasn't stopped talking about this all day. All day.
So good.
But it is good.
Well, you have to experience it. And I put it in my office so I can experience it all day.
And this is one of those, I know you like to say a fragrance unfolds, which is, I love that description because it's like you get these notes of oh, that's sweet. And then boom, this pepper. Oh, interesting, right?
Yes.
So there's this layer of scents and fragrance that kind of just keeps swirling around you. That's what I think you love most about
it is. Well, and I love bakery fragrances,
really
so it's definitely, the birch at the end would be deceiving if you would read it, but it does have that at the very tail end. You smell the white pepper, which is very unique, and it's gorgeous. This is my ultimate favorite from tonight.
We were talking about balance within a fragrance, right? And when you order a cocktail and the bartender says something about, oh, it's not too sweet because it's balanced with blah blah blah, whatever. Oh, it's the same thing with this. It feels very balanced.
Okay,
well. Yeah,
that's a great way to put it.
I mean, not that I know.
Yeah,
my mom's watching. I do not order cocktails.
4 different formats available, which I'm really excited about. So I want to talk about the different formats. So here I have a carton. Just ordered in a carton. Trust me on this one. All right. Trust me. Yeah. So good. Yeah. You get 384 hours of fragrance time in a carton. So that is your carton of sprinkles. You also get it in a bag, a 3.75 ounce bag that gives you 96 hours of fragrance time. We have it available in a diffuser oil, so I'm definitely going to be purchasing this. This is our liquid fragrance line that we talked a lot about in the very beginning with the ultrasonic, the mini ultrasonic diffuser, the wall hugs, we've spoken on those tonight, and the Reed diffusers. All of those products utilize our oil
and the dryer balls.
You'd smell it, yes, and then room sprays. Right, so very excited about the room sprays. We had a return, in case you missed it, those 4 fragrances that we launched 2 weeks ago. There's a narrow available on the website, and all 4 of the ones that we're going to talk about tonight. So room sprays are very concentrated, and it's a very wonderful way to fragrance your home. I love them because I feel like we have moments in our home. We have English bulldogs that have moments. Oh. And so, if you know what I mean,
now we all know what
you know what I mean.
I was like, we have moments in our home.
Stinky dogs.
Oh,
stinky dogs. Okay, you can have all kinds of things that stink, right? So that's what your fragrance is for. So your home is a way to fragrance every space or for every reason, right?
Yeah.
And so, yes, I love my dogs, right? And so the good news is that moments. I do have moments. They have them. You know what? There's a fragrance format though for whatever purpose you want it to be.
Yeah,
right?
Totally. And like I said before, you kind of do a little bit of everything once you get to really know this brand because you experiment with all of it and then you use stuff in different ways. So, are you ready to blend?
Are you going to? What are you going to do?
There's a little Cozy Comforts blend that we need to make. It's time.
Okay. Let's do it.
It's time to make another one. Okay, Cozy Comforts. This is, again, your creation, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so we are blending. This is the 2 recipe bag bundle that she was talking about. So we've got brown sugar birch, the one we were just like raving about, and warm gatherings, right? So here's where we start to get into, for those of us in the South, pretend really fall, and those of us in other places like actual fall. So I was just in Michigan last week. And I was like, oh, this is real legit fall. Okay, like I'm kind of wearing a sweater, but then I can take it off and then whatever, right? So that's what this blend sort of feels like to me. It's that transition from summer to fall
Love
where
it.
you're like, I'm cozy. I like this.
This is fantastic.
It's really nice.
So your notes in warm gatherings are vanilla bean, bourbon cream, and coconut milk. Need I say more?
this
So
one's
good.
my jam. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And it's not, to me, like anything overpowering. It's very subtle. It's not too sweet. So this gives, yeah, this is nice. This kind of balances that in terms of like a little sweet and spice, right? Yeah.
Perfect for a kitchen. So you're going to see a lot of those 2-bag blends or bundles available on the website tonight. So make sure that you sneak on over there and take a peek, because honestly, the best part about buying a 2-bag bundle is you get 1 fragrance, 2 fragrance, 3 fragrances out of that.
Yeah.
Right?
And so the 2-bag bundle, like
Yes.
that's how you buy it.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah. So it's available on the website right now. 2-bag bundles.
That's
Super
a really,
awesome.
really good one.
Right.
Okay, should we keep moving?
Oh,
Do we
can.
need to pause?
Yes.
No, keep
Everybody's going.
Keep go- Everybody's like, keep going.
Yeah.
Keep
Love
moving.
it.
All right, so we're going to share with you another simmering light. This one's, again, think beyond
So
just
pretty.
October, transition all the way through November, and then deeper into the fall. And really,
Beautiful.
if you love these colors, you can use this
Yes.
all the
So good.
time year round. This is called the Leaf Mosaic Simmering Light. So again, notice we've got a lot of this mosaic that we're sharing with you tonight.
It's on trend.
This is on trend. It's beautiful too, and it's also unique. It's precious, right? So this is kind of, again, it could be part of a collector's item for you, but this one is that same simmering light with our white antique base, but again, you can get the wood grain base if you like that one with it. You can pair it with either. It's got this nice pop of red. You get some gold, you get some yellow and some orange. So really beautiful for autumn. And it goes all the way around. To me, again, going back to those aspen trees, and when trees change colors, if you live in places where trees actually change colors, then you know
Not
what?
anymore.
Actually, not Well, I was going to say, if you live in places where trees don't change colors, then maybe you need this
To give you that
This
feel.
to give you that feel. This is also hand painted, and these are kind of like these teardrop shapes. So it's really, really beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, you
So,
guys can now
yes.
see it with the light
Well,
on.
I think it's important to see it, because it does have, all of these are hand placed, as Sonia was saying, and it definitely gives you some appreciation for the maker, right? I
Yeah.
mean, think
Oh
about
my
how
gosh.
tedious that is. But definitely, this is paired up here with the antique white base, and it has, of course, your dish sits on top. That's where your sprinkles are going to go. Gorgeous piece. And honestly, we have a variety of lanterns that I think, let me see if I have any handy, would be really fantastic with that. It looks like I don't have any handy, but that's exactly what I would pair that with. Or if you had it, it's also another standalone piece.
That's
you
what I
know?
was just gonna say. 'Cause when I saw this, I did see it for like a hot second off last time, but I forgot, or earlier today, but I forgot.
Actually, I have an idea. Hold tight for that, because I want to tell a story here in a second.
Oh, here you go.
So earlier
Look what
tonight,
Dana's bringing.
what's she bringing me? A
Like
lantern?
this?
Yeah, we can look at that one, or I want to talk about this for a second. So,
Oh, look how pretty that is.
is that
Look
pretty?
how pretty that
Ooh.
is. So it's like, yeah, we've got it on. Oh, that is really pretty. Ooh, that's like real. That would be really nice, like on an outdoor
That's what I was
table.
just thinking.
Good. I'm starting to think
Outdoors.
like you. That is such an honor.
That's poppin'. That is so pop. That's
I feel like
really,
now
really poppin'.
I've made it.
I want to talk about this guy for a second, because I got to tell
this
you
is really
that
nice.
R. Kelly Gaines came into Dana's office earlier this afternoon with a spectacular idea. So HEB, which is our local grocery store that I'm in love with here in Texas, isn't that funny?
Yeah.
I love it. Okay, because they
You're
have
not the
all-
only one.
Oh man, do I love it! Well, so they have all their pumpkins out, and so she had a picture that she put this in. But I am just going to set it over the top of that just to see what that looks like. But this is called the terracotta pumpkin. I don't know if you can see out. Can you see out the side? She had placed, but we were talking a little bit ago about how all of our accent shades they're decorative and they just roll, and anything that you want to pair them with. She put this terracotta pumpkin with different colored pumpkins, like she said, they all different textures, and it was the most beautiful display of fall. And it didn't have a simmering light underneath of it, but it was just such a nice
that looks
statement
really
piece.
beautiful.
Isn't that
So
pretty?
this is on the website?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so this, think about this. This with the Haunted Mansion, with maybe like one of these other pumpkins or the skull or the reed diffuser we talked about. Like, you know, create your own kind of
Your own
centerpiece
space.
or your own
Your
space.
your own
corner.
space, which would be
Yeah.
fantastic.
That's
so
really cool.
definitely snag this one. I'm going to put it back over here where it belongs, because it is definitely a very fun.
Yes, this is very elegant. It's very,
Such a gorgeous
yeah,
piece.
this is really
I have
beautiful.
to get, yeah,
I love
so
this.
pretty. Love that. We'll just leave that right there. That's
Okay.
really fun.
Let's leave
Yeah.
that right there.
Yeah,
Any
snag them on there.
questions? Anyone want to
Definitely.
see
Anyone?
anything before we keep going?
I just need to place an order.
Dana's like, hang on, I'm placing an order.
So pretty,
Oh,
isn't
my
it?
goodness. Okay, wait, we've got a couple of things. Let's
Okay,
see.
let's
see.
Terracotta pumpkin with the fall leaves. Yes, absolutely gorgeous.
That's the mosaic with the wood grain base.
Okay. Oh,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oops.
Okay, so the wood grain is here,
Yeah.
and so let's pull that one off, and then here we go. I'll just do it.
Looks like a fire pit. That's probably
It
why I
does.
like it, Missy. Because it does. It kind of looked like a fire pit. That other
All right, we'll just
shade
do
on
this.
it.
Yeah, it did look like a fire pit. Maybe that's why I liked it
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
This is really pretty. Wow, this is really pretty too. Can I turn this off for a second?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, that's really nice.
Yes,
I
absolutely.
mean, I thought, oh, I'm for sure
Oh,
like
yeah.
team white base,
TikTok,
but
I
like
wanna know
this
if
is
you
really
need a
beautiful.
consultant.
Oh, that's hilarious.
That's funny.
All right, go ahead and turn it on, and we're going to see
Yeah.
what this looks like.
Oh,
So this is another one. So this is called.
I like
Dana,
it.
That's fantastic.
Dana,
This is-
you're hired.
This is
Rachel, grab that one.
Rachel, you're hired.
This is called the Geolantern. If might
is
I add
cool.
too that I'm going to sneak in a little sneaky on the vault show. The next vault show that we have, we're going to have a whole entire lantern show for you guys. If you like this kind of
okay.
stuff, we have all kinds of home decor ideas with lanterns. So
I like this little sneak.
I'm really
sneaky.
excited about it. So and I'm actually excited about this next fragrance because I told you guys I love all of the
is so
fragrances tonight that we have. They're incredible. So I want to introduce to you a brand new fragrance to the line. This is called Cranberry Orange Cider. Yum, right? So fantastic. All right, fruit. If you are a fruit loving fragrance person, smell it.
Fruity. Didn't
I
your
know.
husband, is this the
Yes.
one your husband
My
said
husband
is
says
fruity?
it smells like fruit.
Yeah.
I like it. So this one, you have harvest berries, pomegranate, and golden ginger. This fragrance is very fresh, and it has a fall scent to it. But I feel like this could carry you all the way through the season too,
For
even
sure.
into Christmas if you're a seasonal
For
scent
sure.
person. That's all it is. It's
Yeah,
seasonal
it's
scent.
like it's fruit forward, but it's like it still feels
Love it.
holiday-ish to me.
Yes,
Like
that's
it's
good.
there's still warmth for some reason.
There is. Yeah.
Because sometimes in fruity, like you think, summertime, but this is like
This is a fall fruit.
a rich fruity,
Yes,
yeah,
autumn,
fall fruity.
autumn. All right, so
Yeah.
here I'm scooping out of the carton. So we've got 3 different formats of this fragrance, which is what I love. I think this is a fantastic fragrance. So you have sprinkles in a bag, which is what Sonia is holding. You have a carton of fragrance here, and then you also have it available in a room spray. Who doesn't
That would
love
be
a
really-
room
yeah,
spray?
That would be really nice.
I
room
love a
spray
room
for a
spray,
bathroom.
definitely.
And by the
So-
way, that ginger is like just right. It's not at all
perfect.
like overwhelming. I know some
Yes.
people are funny about ginger, and so it's
no, you know what? I don't even think I don't even smell it.
like, yeah,
Which is
yeah.
interesting that it's in there because it's really hidden.
I'm telling you, it's that balance. It's cutting
It's
the
a beautiful
yeah.
balance. This is a very, very pretty fragrance, you guys. Love that.
Yeah.
In fact, I want to mix it. Want to mix it?
Let's
Let's
do
mix
it.
it. All right. So I
What do you
added a
need?
little bit of it already we're going to actually just add a little bit more to this. To this simmering light right here. No, let's do it in a bag. We'll make it in a bag.
Okay.
All right, so I love fragrances that remind me of Christmas, right? So we're gonna make a recipe, okay? And this is called Stovetop Simmer. So this is from my recipe board, right? Stovetop Simmer is rustling leaves, cinnamon spice, and the cranberry orange cider, right? So this is called Stovetop Simmer. Do you remember, I don't know if anyone remembers from childhood, like mom or grandma making a simmer pot, you know, a simmer pot of things
Oh, yes.
on the stove.
Boiling water, right? Yeah, like with cinnamon sticks and like some sort of citrusy peel.
Cinnamon spice.
Cinnamon
Right
spice.
here. Right here. I got it.
Got it,
So,
okay.
Yes. So definitely. So this is going to be one that we talk about tonight a lot in a little bit. So definitely you could get this one in your package. So stovetop simmer, it's 3 fragrances.
Wow, rustling leaves
Isn't that
is
wonderful?
amazing.
That is a fall
is-
favorite of mine for sure. Gorgeous fragrance.
Yeah, I like
So
that.
3 different fragrances here. So I've got your cranberry orange cider that we just launched. So we're going to put a couple scoops in of that. And then I'm going to put a couple scoops in of cinnamon. And then I'm going to add in some rustling leaves. This is a beautiful fragrance.
And this
Such a good one.
cinnamon spice has some red hot cinnamon, nutmeg, and clove. Wow, that's just like those red hot candies. Oh, that's
Isn't that fall?
nice. Oh yeah, that is so fall. And
Isn't
also
that
like the colors
Christmas?
are really pretty.
And Christmas. You know, and you could
Christmas.
even take this a step further when you're blending. If you wanted to add a little bit of the aspen pine that you guys know and love, we talk about that a lot, about how that's your traditional Christmas
Yes,
tree smell.
yes.
That would take this to a whole nother level. Isn't that
my
wonderful?
gosh,
I know,
yes.
cinnamon spice.
That with cinnamon spice would be
Yes.
really good.
Yeah.
And it's red and green.
That's right. We could add a little bit of that in it.
Okay, that's
so,
cool.
would love to hear from you guys too. If you definitely, if you want to see,
It's like now you guys know
It's
I'm wearing
sticking.
glossy lipstick. Hello. I got a little too close because I love this. Wow.
That's good, doesn't it?
Oh my gosh, that's really good.
Okay, so another recipe alert. We'll be definitely going through this blending board because we got a lot for you guys
Oh,
tonight.
Lord.
So, what are you guys loving so far? I want to hear.
Most excited? I don't know. Look at Dana, Ashley.
They're just loving everything. There's a lot of OMGs on here.
OMG. Yeah, same, right? Like,
Yeah.
Speaking of OMG, I can't get over how beautiful this thing is in
yeah.
front of me right now.
So this next accent shade, y'all, is one I need to take home with me because I think it's like it's beyond fall. It's beyond winter to me. It's a year round. This is
that
like
better?
all the time, all day, all night. I love this one. This is called the Gold Mercury accent shade, and so this is. I don't know how close we are, but Ashley, let's get a close up. This is really delicate. It's lightweight. I'm going to turn it for you so that you can kind of see it's speckled. Some of you may remember that glass blown pumpkin. It's the same kind of vibe, but it's textured as well. So this is really bold in design. It's a statement piece for sure. Again, really elegant on or off with the light. But it sits on the wood grain base here. Of course, you could use the white as well if you want. Switch them back and forth. And the texture I was talking about earlier is sort of this diamond texture design, right? So it's kind of got these diamonds all around it. And the
Etched on the
inside,
side.
Yeah. The inside is really beautiful.
Mercury
It's
glass.
mercury inside, right? So, and we've got this paired with that same glossy white simmering light, and that's really going to create a softness, but a big, bright space in any room that you'd want this
Yeah,
in.
I want to add into this as well. So Sonia had said that it was paired up with the white simmering light. This exact shade, there's 2 things that are going on here. We have it paired with the white simmering light for a reason. Number 1, it's going to make it pop. It will not fit over the top of a crackle, but I'm going to tell you that you would not want to put it over the top of a crackle, and the reason why is that you wouldn't be able to see any of this illuminate. So this will not fit over the top of a crackle, but in my opinion, just like the glass blown pumpkin, we talk about the white simmering light here being definitely a must-have for every home because it goes with everything. Buy this with this. If you already have it, you're already one step ahead, but that's going to maximize that glass blown effect. It will not fit, remember, over the crackles. So, but you wouldn't see it. You wouldn't get the whole effect of it if it did anyway.
No, I know I said this is a year-round thing, but
Right.
similar to what we showed you before, let's say you wanted to use this without a light, like for a centerpiece at Thanksgiving, like you want maybe even 2 of these or something. You could use this as a
this.
vase. Oh yeah, perfect. Okay, yeah. I mean, or something, right?
Yeah.
But it serves dual purposes or multi-purposes.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, I think it's really nice.
Somebody else said that with the gold and the blue next to each other, you could celebrate Hanukkah.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
Oh my gosh, that is so perfect. Hanukkah
pretty.
celebrations as well. Yeah, and I mean, with a nice menorah on the table, I think that would be so lovely.
I don't know if they can see your face. So I'm gonna take.
Oh
the
yeah,
photo.
what are you saying? I'm short.
Nope.
She's like, did you bring heels? I'm like, yes, I did. Don't worry.
I'm in flats, mind you. So
Now everybody knows.
All right. Speaking of Thanksgiving and the holidays, I
Yes.
can't believe it. 2 months and we are there.
It's
That's
happening.
crazy.
It's happening.
I want to talk to you guys. Do you decorate a really elaborate Thanksgiving? How do you decorate your home for Thanksgiving? Do you already have plans on where you're headed? I know this is going to be my first Thanksgiving in Texas. Well, technically not, because we did spend a Thanksgiving here years ago when my son was little. But we are going to Austin to stay with some family, to have Thanksgiving with some family for the holidays. So it will be, I guess, my second Thanksgiving here in Texas. So, but do you decorate, and how do you decorate? Because I think that there's multiple ways. Are you maybe a paper plate person and throw it in the trash and then you're on to Christmas?
Or maybe you're like I go to my mom's house who she
Uh,
decorates and cooks and does all the things kind of person. Yes, that's what I'll be doing.
So if you're just happen to scroll though tonight and you just kind of stumble across this, let us know where you're tuning in from. We are Pink Zebra Home, and I'm Beth with the ever so beautiful Sonia. We are releasing the brand new collection tonight, and so if you like what you see, definitely give us a follow across all platforms. We'd love to have you. We'd love to hang out with you. Lots of fun. And speaking of Navy, tell them about it.
Oh my gosh.
Gorgeous
This one-
is this.
Someone else said already, like, you guys are like, your eyes are kind of boop, 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 boop.
Yes.
Moving on. So this
fun.
is really beautiful, whether it's for Hanukkah or another time, or what I like about this is that it's just neutral. This is the Navy Chalice Simmer Pot. So again,
Beautiful.
extra large dish here, and this simmer pot, the warmer is what heats up again the dish, and you've got I don't even know how much fragrance you could
A bag.
I mean, this is like a lot.
If it's a bag.
It's a lot. This is high gloss.
Yeah.
And again, one of those on-trend colors, this like deep navy blue that looks beautiful, styled with something that you guys showed. Was it last show, the Mystic Forest?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll grab it. Yeah, it's really pretty. I don't have it. I mean, it's a simmering light.
Yeah.
So I don't have it. If you snag that, it definitely does.
I guess
Look,
we
could
could
put it
on
there. Yeah,
here.
or we'll put it on there. Yeah, for sure. We wouldn't want to cover it up though. It might be a little too hot for me to touch. So we'll just
yeah,
show
that's
you next.
pretty
Yeah,
hot.
that's pretty hot. We'll just show you next to it how gorgeous that is, and that
Yeah.
definitely gives it that effect. So this is available on the website if that's something that you guys missed. Definitely a fantastic piece.
And I said, said sort of gender neutral, meaning like if you need a gift for a guy, or like let's say you're going to a holiday party and it's like you don't like gift exchange, you don't know who's going to get it. It's like that is perfect.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, what's a new simmering light? Or we got a new accent shades. We've got all this going on, and of course, I told you guys we have more fragrance. I want to talk about this next one because it is fantastic. So, introducing another new fragrance in another fantastic format: white pine, and pomelo. Oh my gosh. You guys, this is such a fantastic, it's serene, it's all the things. Your notes in this are black fig, iced pine, and blood orange. And I'm going to tell you that when I first smell this, it's uplifting. It reminds me of a lot of the serene scents that we've had in the past. So if you're somebody that likes grounded serenity, even hints of just freshness and just well-being, that's what this is giving me, the vibes. But what's fun about this is that I believe that it could be taken into the Christmas season and taken any way you want. So I'm going to let you smell that and tell me what you think, and then I'm going to talk about the different formats because we've got 4 formats available here. And so this is a carton. You want to get the carton now because it's everything we've talked about tonight is so good. So 3.75 ounce bag if you're somebody that wants to try it before you buy the carton, but it is wonderful. And then we also have it available in the room spray here and in the diffuser oil. But I do what I want to point out, because you were asking about how much this holds. All right, so our recommended use is 3 scoops, but I'm going to show you guys how big this and deep this dish is. because I'm just gonna go ahead and put 3 scoops in here, and then I'm gonna let Sonia see.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Like you could do that like 4 times.
Yeah. So this really does have a nice,
Wow.
beautiful, deep dish. You could do lots of mixing in with
Yes.
that. So just wanted to kind of show definitely how that works.
And that to me also smells like you said. It's got like this freshness. It's a crisp smell, and there's a very clean smell to it.
Right.
It's like not just clean as in like odor clean. It's like fresh start clean.
It's gorgeous.
Like
This
blank
is
slate.
almost New Year fragrance also too, because it has that
Yes.
a touch of. It could go either way. It could go freshness of leaves. This would be beautiful. We're actually going to mix this in a little bit with rustling leaves, I think. So we'll type.
Okay.
Definitely. So definitely. Let's talk about more. We
Yeah,
have
so
much
we've
more.
got a couple more simmer pots that I want to share with you. This one might be familiar to some of you. This is the damask pattern simmer pot. So this is also going back to that like deep purple, but a couple of different tones of purple with a beautiful damask print. It's got a little texture here. Both the dish and the base are glossy as well, but another like really cute plum simmer pot that could be like, I think neutral, great for a party gift or a party favor, a teacher's gift. I'm always thinking of gifts. You know, what can I do for others? And so this is one that you can use year round, so you could buy it and save it really for any time. Lots of birthdays right now too. I feel like a lot of people are celebrating birthdays.
Absolutely. I'm gonna grab some stuff.
Maybe
while
it's
you're
just me.
talking.
I've got a lot of Virgos in my life. I'm like, oh my gosh, what is all this? So that's that one is going to be another good one. It's on the website for you, and we just wanted to give it a little more love, feature it a little bit along with some of these other ones. Let's see. Do you want me to talk about the artichoke, or you want me to wait?
You can if you want to. Go ahead.
Well,
and
it's
then
right
I'm
here.
gonna
You
make a
guys
blend.
can see it, right? Yeah. So let's just talk about it while we're here. This one is another one of those trending colors. I love this one. So it was a surprising one for me to love, but because I'm a Longhorn, okay? So if you know anything about the UT and Texas A&M rivalry, I know football, fall, Texas. This is more of the Texas A&M color. So I don't really vibe with this a whole lot. Although I guess tonight I am. This is ridiculous. Okay, that I just said that. But this is a glossy, almost like with a little bit of iridescent pop or like sparkle to me. It's like sparkle. It shines.
I'm gonna keep going.
Simmer pot. And again, a really nice size dish here. And I think this is another one of those that could go in an office, gender neutral, space neutral, and you could use it year round. There's nothing that says, oh, you've got to like put this in a corner at a certain time of year. Also, I guess if you have Aggie friends out there, this would be a nice gift for them too.
It would be. It would be. So another recipe alert. I thought we would pick up. I've got more, but I thought we would go ahead and do this one because I was
Yes.
talking about Christmas.
Oh, yes,
Kind of, and
yes,
how
yes.
that the white pine and pomelo definitely gives me all the feels. So we're going to do, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll mix in this one. So I already put 3 scoops in of that. We're just going to be extra generous with our scoops tonight. But I want to pair it up and make a recipe. I'm calling this cider and sweaters.
Oh, cute.
Yes.
I
Here
love
am
that.
I. Okay, aspen pine. So we're going to put in 3 scoops of aspen. So remember, this is not the this is a large recipe. Okay, so this is going to give you about a half a bag of sprinkles here. But you get the idea. And then we're going to put in some more of this. This is cranberry orange cider. All right.
That's
So
pretty.
that isn't that nice? And so we just launched this one just a little bit ago. Yeah, see how she's just kind of mixing. This is a recipe that I came up with, and I feel like it's one that if you love things to smell, it's going to take you through the seasons. You could use it now, and then it's going to give you, even though if you're in Texas and it's 99 degrees outside, it's going to give you those Christmas feels, and it's going to do that and then carry you through.
Wow, that's
wonderful?
really good. And I was just going to say, I'm like my brain is in full football mode because when I just mixed that up with my fingers, I'm like, why am I thinking of Notre Dame right now? Like, that's your total
Wonderful.
Notre Dame color.
So a recipe that we're going to talk about, cider and sweaters, definitely go ahead and make sure that you have all of the things to make that one. So the aspen pine cranberry orange cider and the newest white I just forgot it. White pine, I'm sorry, and pomelo.
Yes, we need to
White pine
not
and
forget hoodie season.
Yes. Oh, yeah. We'll
Because
do
that
that one.
one-
How about we do that one after the show? Because I got so much more to show them.
Okay.
I can't even begin.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, just stick around to after the show, definitely. And if you know too that tonight we're going to be dropping bags in your orders, so make sure that if you place an order tonight, you never know when you're going to get a bag. And if you've received one of those, drop that in the comments. I want to hear from you for sure. All right, I want to talk about this beautiful piece right here while we're getting started. So this is the Mosaic Mini Ultrasonic Diffuser. So gorgeous piece. It's like a lot of the other Mosaic pieces that we've had.
Mm-hmm.
All of the tiles are hand placed, and this is going to diffuse the oil. So this actually already has the water in it that we poured. So I showed you earlier, if you were on, what you do is you're going to fill this up with your oil, or your water, and then you're going to add in your favorite oil. So I'm going to add in a little bit of pumpkin bread because that is one of my favorites.
Oh my gosh, y'all. I just experienced
Wowzers.
pumpkin bread for the first time.
Isn't it wonderful?
Oh my gosh, I love it.
All
So
right.
get what is that, 16 ounces of oil?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
get the large one of that.
I
The
have this
largest possible
Wonderful.
one.
Available for purchase right now, but you can see that as another one of our ultrasonic diffusers and how gorgeous that is for the fall season. If you have that, comment to me and let me know what you think of it, because I definitely love it. I think you were talking about how beautiful that is.
Yeah, I feel
and how
like a lot of diffusers are just kind of like plain, and so the one I have in my room is just plain. But this is like an actual decorative piece, and it's functional too, and I love the bohemian vibe of this. The mosaic part of that really speaks to me. That's my style, I guess you could say, and that would go really nicely in my bedroom. Just
Okay.
hint, hint.
Okay. Yeah, it is. It's wonderful. And, want to talk on the diffuser oils. We've talked about those the whole show. That's our liquid fragrance line. Definitely want to try those if you haven't before. You can also bundle this. This is available as a bundle too, where you can save a little bit of money if you bundle this with your favorite oil on the website. So definitely don't sleep on that.
Don't sleep on that.
Don't sleep on the savings with that. All right, before we go on any further, because I know there's about to be an exciting moment here.
We're
in the
about to take
Ready?
you in a whole new direction.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Okay, you ready? All right. I know that there's some really big lovers out there of our amazing body care line, and we have done it. Pink Zebra Home has done it again. All right. So I want to introduce to you, we are talking lotion spray. All right. Body lotion spray. So not only do we have an incredible product that I use daily, available for purchase. This is the Hydrating Body Lotion Spray, available in these 3 fragrances right now. However, we have added 4 brand new fragrances. I'm going to let Sonia talk about those here in just a second, with a newer designed bottle. Gorgeous fragrance. Love it. It is such an incredible product. It's infused with all different kinds of vitamins A, E, and B5, essential oils, eco-friendly. I put this on when I am in the shower, and then it's instant hydration.
Like when you're done with the shower.
Yes. And I'm done with the shower. I didn't
Well,
specify.
I mean, but you're doing it the right way. Dermatologists recommend for you to really use any sort of moisturizer within 3 minutes of your shower being over. That's going to be it's going to lock it in essentially.
Right.
So if you've got this near your shower, if you've got like a shelf or something, you're
Right.
good for you.
Look how
You're doing
beautiful
it
the
right
label
way.
is. I got to hand it to our marketing team. It is such a gorgeous bottle.
It's very elevated.
Definitely. Yeah, we'll give it a try. This is, so I'm going to let you talk about these fragrances if you want to, because we do have 4 new fragrances available, and I'll let you speak on them if you want to, but I'm going to use it while you're talking.
Yeah, you use it. I'm going to use it too. And I was sharing earlier with some people that I tend to use spray forms of moisturizer because of the convenience of it. It feels like, I don't know, sometimes you're eliminating other steps, and so I'm more likely to use it. So if you're one of those people it's like, I really should moisturize more. Try it in a spray form, and you'll be surprised you'll actually do it on your arms, hands, legs, everywhere.
Wonderful stuff.
Everywhere, right? So
But-
the 4 fragrances, the Luxe Comfort, Cashmere Vanilla, Creamy Sandalwood, and Sage. This is a huge hit. Huge hit. That one is the one. I feel
This
like
one
that
smells
one's
wonderful.
the one. Yeah.
Yes.
there's sun-kissed. So for those people who really want to hang on to summer, bronzed teak wood, some sandstone, and warm amber.
Mm-hmm.
And then you've got lemon sugar. So this is for, like, I would say, like, the girly girls. A little lemon zest, a little caramelized sugar, and honey butter.
Yes.
Ooh, so sweet.
So
right?
good.
And then cool blue is going to be the cologne, forest sprigs, and oak moss. And I would call that more neutral. You could, again, have your guys. Guys need
right.
to moisturize too. And I feel like guys are always like, hey, what are you using on your skin? What are you using on your face? Like, what are you using? I don't know what to use. I don't know what to buy. So that's a really great gift idea.
is.
Or just, you don't
So
have,
good.
you know, just
Yes.
for guys or
All
for
right.
women.
So, and then, yes. So definitely all 4 new fragrances. So good. What are they thinking? What are they saying about this? Are they excited?
Very excited. I love how with the, and you probably said this, with the lotions, you can literally turn, like,
Yes.
I turn it
Yes.
upside down, and you
Yep.
can do all the.
All over.
And-
I tend to, I mean, I'm lazy when it comes to moisturizing my legs. I'm just going to say that. So now all of you know. But I don't know what it is, right? It's just with a spray, you just kind of go,
Yeah.
like back, front, whatever.
It's like spray sunscreen.
yeah.
You know, I mean, it's very convenient, and so it's a wonderful product. Definitely want to hear from you. While we're talking on, you know, wonderful products, wonderful promotions, I want to talk a little bit more on Scent Flirt, and I want to go grab something. So, or I kind of focus you in on a product, but Scent Flirt is our monthly subscription program that we have here at Pink Zebra Home, and if you are not a part of it, you are missing out. So definitely, you know, a convenience factor with, you know, the lotion sprays. Scent Flirt is wonderful in a sense that it's exclusive products sent to your doorstep every single month. I love Scent Flirt. Scent Flirt is something that I get every month, and I'm excited to see what I'm going to get. And I just love it that I always have exclusives that are available for me to shop. There's an extra perk that if I've been a part of that program for 6 months, then I'm going to actually save 5% on all fragrance products. So Scent Flirt lovers out there, let me hear from you. But the best part about Scent Flirt are the exclusive shopping options. And this one was one that if you were available or you were around on Thursday, we talked about this. This is the Witch's Hand Glimmer Candle. And so it is available right now as a Scent Flirt exclusive, and it is amazing. So the glow part actually comes off, and this is a glimmer glass candle, right? So you're going to be able to stick your wick in, and actually I thought, you know what we'll do? We'll just show them how you can make it here in just a second. But I want to talk about the Witch's Hand while we're talking about, or we're actually trying to get the wicks out. This comes with a 3-pack of wicks. If you're not familiar with our glimmer glass, that is how it comes. Right, so Sonia's holding it for me.
I feel like I'm the hand now.
All
I'm
right,
like the base.
so your wick's going to set in like that. And then your hand, of course, this is a very spooky. You know, you've got, it's different colors of, you've got gold, and, you know, of course, she's got black fingernails. But I want to add that if that's not your jam, of course, it does remove. And then this does take you from now all the way through Valentine's Day, if you think about it.
I mean, I like the hand. I think it's cool looking. I think it's kind of like a little more of that goth vibe. So if you're into that kind of stuff, I think
I'm going to go grab something real quick because
go
I
grab
did
something.
show, it's right over here. So on Thursday, I actually made this one, and I want to show you guys. I'm going to swap them out. I'm going to show you how what this looks like. So this was a mixture of pumpkin bread and cinnamon, and I did this, and you can see it's a candle here. You can see I did this. Ashley, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to light this. Ashley was with me last Thursday when we lit this, so you guys can see. I want to talk to very much on how to make, if you've never made one of our candles before, there is a technique. We do have instructions that come in the wicks, but when you are making it, you're going to put your wick down the center, and then you're going to take your glass part and you're going to tap it. And the reason that you do that is so that you eliminate all the air from the wax. Because if you don't, if you're a candle person, you know that it won't burn evenly. So that is the secret to that. This is a beautiful mix. When we lit this in the studio last Thursday, the whole studio just filled with fragrance. So a fantastic product available right now, the Witch's Hand Glimmer Glass. Love it so much. So good. So speaking of great things, we got some great things over here.
More great things.
I'm a little
right?
overwhelmed.
Yeah, no, it's amazing how much more we have for you.
Oh my gosh.
So I want to introduce y'all to the Vintage Elegance Blend Bash. So for people who don't know what the Blend Bash is, this is a really great way for you to, number one, just have all the sprinkles that you love at your disposal. You can blend them, of course, for you, for others, but a lot of times consultants out there, right, we're just people, love to host parties, and Blend Bash
Heck yeah.
parties are
Love to
really
party.
the way to go, because then all of your guests are leaving with basically a gift that they make themselves. So in this vintage elegance Blend Bash, I'm going to kind of walk you through which fragrances are included here. First, we've got the caramel bourbon brulee carton of sprinkles. Then there's the sugar pear pecan carton of sprinkles. Brown sugar birch, which we've talked about tonight. Yeah, her favorite. Warm gatherings, which we've used to blend a ton tonight. That white pine and palmetto, that was also another one of your favorites, right?
They
That
all smell
clean
good.
scent. As well as emerald evergreen.
That's here in the end.
Really love that
Yeah.
one. That one was new for me tonight. Yeah, that one's really good. No, do your thing. Cranberry orange cider, which we shared about earlier, and then that first one we talked about, which was golden harvest. And again, these are all cartons of sprinkles, so the big mama.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. And, that does make sense, because if you're somebody that loves cartons, this is the way to go, because
And-
it's the most bang for your buck.
Share more about the host rewards.
Of
How
course
does
I
that
will.
work?
All right. So, here at Pink Zebra Home, you have different options and different ways to purchase. You can, if you are a customer and you absolutely love this, go for it. Purchase it. If you are looking to host a party, we have an incredible amount of consultants that would be more than happy to have a party for you where you host a Blend Bash. And the benefit of that is that you would reap the benefits of the host rewards. So you get all the rewards, as your guests come over, they can blend from these 8 fragrances. And it's wonderful, because when they blend, they actually get to take that home that night. So it does come with a 30-pack of bags, of blending bags,
Yeah.
which
And
is so fantastic.
Those look like this,
So,
right?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So these are the blending
Right.
bags.
So, as we are kind of doing that tonight, think of how fun that is.
That's a really good
Right.
introduction to Pink Zebra also, for
Yeah.
people who are like, I don't know what this is. Where did you get all this stuff? I love all this stuff in your home. You're like, come to my party. Let me show
Right.
you.
And blend your own, right?
Yeah.
And so then you get a taste of, okay, well, I really liked this and I really like that, and then I'm gonna take you to another level. If you really like this and you really like that, then you buy in a carton, because that's girl math.
Take you
and
to
you get
another level.
384 hours of burn time or fragrance time in a carton, right? And so that's what this boils down to. So if you're somebody that super loves fragrance, this is what you want, right?
Yeah.
8 cartons, and then you also get, depending on the Blend Bash, you also have access to a simmering light, simmer pot, accent shade, and those are all different products that could come in the Blend Bash. So there's extra things, right? So
Sometimes we're like, we
yes.
don't want people over at our house because what are we going to do with them? But like, here's something you can do with them.
So-
Well, did I? What? Who said that?
And I don't want
I
to
love
forget
people.
too that we have 2-bag bundles available on the website. There's a lot of those. So if you definitely want to know kind of what pairs well together, that we put a ton of new 2-bag bundles on the website right now. So go sneak on over to that. I'm going to take you now to my favorite part of the night, because this is the blending barrel.
This is it. This is it. So
This is the blending barrel.
she kept talking about the Team
Yes,
Pumpkin
I
/ Team
did.
Apple, right? So
All right.
tell them. This is your
we're
news.
gonna yes, absolutely. All right. So here's the details on this, you guys. So this is the blending barrel that you guys know and love, right? And it's got 3 different fragrances in it. And I'm going to tell you that this is your chance to grab one of them. I asked you yesterday, are you Team Apple, Team Pumpkin? There was your hint. I want to introduce to you Team Apple, and it is fantastic, and we're going to blend it in here. When you purchase this, there are 3 fragrances in this blended carton, right? You have Nuts for Apples, Warm Apple Pie, and Everything Autumn. So Nuts for Apples has crisp apples, caramel drizzle, and candy nuts. Doesn't that sound delightful? Warm Apple Pie is baked apple, warm brown sugar, and cinnamon. And Everything Autumn is apple, pumpkin, and spiced pear. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and we're going to add it up.
Okay.
Your throwback fragrance in this is Nuts for Apples, so not available in any other way. And we also have Warm Apple Pie available in that as well. So I'm going to go and grab these bags.
Grab the bag.
Yep, and we're going to do a thing here. So here we go.
Making
so this
her use her muscles
first
tonight.
fragrance is Everything Autumn. We're going to throw this in the blending barrel. Right? Wonderful fragrance. This is such an amazing scent. If you don't have this one, you need to grab it. This is so much like its name. I love that one so much. All right, that was the first one.
Oh wow!
Yeah, isn't that wonderful?
You know, I went to a cider mill in Michigan for the first time. Any Michigan people out there? This was just last week. This reminds me of the cider mill. That's really lovely. Oh my gosh!
Second
True.
fragrance that we're putting into this, you guys, is Nuts for Apples. Oh gosh.
You got it. You got it.
Yes, I do. There they go.
Okay.
All right, and the last fragrance, thank you, Rachel, that we're putting into this is Rom Apple Pie. It's
Oh,
going to
yeah.
be everything apple. So, to tap out our Team Apple, Team Pumpkin,
Hey.
you grabbed it on the, hold on just a second. Oh, I'm not.
Don't worry, I would wait.
She's
for
got to
you.
mix me, friends.
No, I would never do that. But that would be really funny. That would be very.
No.
That would be really funny.
All right, so you got all kinds of apple. What we're going to do is we're going to turn this on. When you purchase this, remember, it's going to come in a carton. So this is a blended carton. You can only get it this way. Here you go. Oh my gosh. We're about to fill this place with fragrance. Look at that, friends. All right.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Isn't that wonderful? So this has got a lot of, just everything. Apples, pears, a little bit of pear from the Everything Autumn. Gorgeous fragrance. If you love apple, this is going to be right up your alley. I promise you. Don't sleep on this. This is while supplies last. Last week sold out in 6 days, maybe? Not even that. Actually, I think it was less than that. So definitely snag that one. Let's see here. All right, I'm going to let it go just a little bit longer, and then we're going to stop it. All right, Sylvia. Go ahead. Yep. All righty. So what are they saying about this blend so far? Everybody loving it?
They love it,
Excited?
yes.
Team Apple is
Lots of apples.
all about it.
All right.
This is like a big
so
thing, like
good.
apple picking, right?
Yes.
Did you do that like as a kid? Is that
Yes.
yeah?
Yes,
So that's
apples.
not. We don't always have the
Mhm.
opportunity in some parts of
Isn't that
the
wonderful?
state, right? So for some people, this could be a really nostalgic kind of throwback moment. To
Right, and I want to tell you guys too that anytime you get one of these blended cartons, it's always going to have a label on it that says the name of it, and then what we used to blend as seen on PZTV. So cute and fun. If you've loved everything that you've seen tonight, definitely make sure that you're following us across all channels. We are not done. We are going to stick around. We're going to do an after show with you all. But I want to remind you that I will be live tomorrow morning at 8:30 a.m. or 8:30 a.m. Central, 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, 8:30 a.m. Central, live for my coffee chat. So if you missed it, come chat with me tomorrow and all the things. And so let's take them on down and
Let's take them on down.
ready. Whatever you guys want to see, this is a Q&A and we're here for you.
This is the time when you
So-
can ask us to see things, to blend things,
Yeah.
to try things, to
Right.
clarify for you. And so
We'll take them down and
happy
see what
to
you guys
do
think.
that.
Anything, what are they wanting to
So
see so
again-
far? What was your favorite thing tonight?
They're commenting on you being a boot wearer now that you're in.
I said the same thing. Whoever's saying that,
So
we're
the-
on the same page.
These boots, yes, okay, yes and no. These boots are 9 years old. So I was a boot wearer before Texas, and I was also, I have another pair that are in my office, right, that are pink
She
and white.
said in my office.
Okay, in my
So you're
office.
she's starting to talk like us, y'all.
You're rubbing off on me.
I do not talk like that. That's
No,
funny.
but yes.
Are those boots made for walking? That's the
Yes, and
that's the big
stomping.
question.
Yes, no, these came from Illinois. They, like I said, they're eight years old.
They're
so,
very cute.
But
Very
yes,
cute.
so
We have somebody that wants to have another look at the haunted house.
of course, let's go down. Yeah, come on down.
TikTok wants to see the terracotta pumpkin too.
Oh, okay.
TikTok, you want to bring it?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, we got to do the blending board too. For
They also
sure.
want to see that.
Yeah, I figured.
Blending
All
board,
figured,
the
friends.
terracotta. Okay, we'll bring the pumpkin
Mm-hmm.
over here.
So fun. All right. So we're gonna look at the haunted house. Is that what we want to see?
Yes.
Okay, so here we have it with the ultrasonic, you guys. So again, 7 different colors. It's going to give you that spooky. That is all things spooky. That is such a pretty.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Such a cool decoration. By the way, we have not stopped and started this. This has been going the whole time. So like almost an hour and a half now. So it we'll keep going and going and going
Right.
for a while.
The terracotta pumpkin, let's talk about
Do
it
you
for a
want me to
second.
put it on the
Yeah,
board?
that's
I
a
don't
better
know.
idea. Yeah. So the terracotta pumpkin actually came out a couple shows ago, and it is so cute. Like I said earlier tonight, Kelly actually had it layered with all different kinds of real pumpkins in a display. It was so adorable, and this is a very nice muted color of orange. So what I love about that is it's such a decorative piece. But of course, here we have it paired with the Sunshine Crackle. Gorgeous piece right there. So
And if you get the Sunshine Crackle simmering light, then you can just flip. I mean, gosh, that's so versatile, right? So you just switch the accent shades. You can just keep it
Definitely.
going. Keep it rolling the whole year.
love it. Oh wow, look at how pretty that looks from over here.
I know. I really that lantern, that whole
All of it.
segment of the show. You
That
asked
was
what was my
fantastic.
favorite. It was
The
like the
lantern.
most surprising part for me. Yeah, for me, because when Dana
Definitely
said,
gorgeous.
brought that over there,
That
it
geo
just
really
looked
makes it
very
makes that is really pretty. You know,
elegant
here in a
and
couple
elevated.
weeks. What's that? Oh yeah, we can see a couple more. Yeah,
Oh,
lanterns.
yeah.
That's a great idea.
I also want the
We don't
sugar skull or
explain
the
about, because
diffuser.
somebody's asking if they add oil or water to the diffuser, and a couple of people are saying
Both.
just use the oil, so we wanna make sure they know
Yes.
the proper
Yes.
way to do that.
Okay, so you're actually going to use water first. You throw in your water to the basin of the ultrasonic, and then you're going to add in your favorite diffuser oil. So you do use both, you guys.
Oh,
That
that's
it
cool.
has to. That's what you're going to get your fragrance from. Is it the water and the oil mixes? So you do need the oil in with that.
Whoever wanted to see this, that's a great idea. That looks really cool. I think that's super neat.
Wonderful. Yes. All right, let's do a couple blends because I'm really excited to blend with you guys tonight. I have hoodie season. Let's do that
Yeah,
one
we haven't
because I was
done
going to
that
pull
one
that
yet.
one out.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to go over here. Flannel blanket, relax, and golden harvest. I think golden harvest is
Let
down
me
there.
grab that.
All right, flannel blanket and relax. All right, so I wanted to pull out another recipe. So we're definitely going to show you guys the blending board when we're done. And of course, we always post that to all of our social media platforms. So if you're not following us on social media, do it so that you can get the recipe board. This is a recipe I'm calling hoodie season.
This is amazing.
Isn't that good?
Yeah.
Oh, when
All
we're
right.
done, can we kill the lights
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
the very end?
Yes.
They want that shot again.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. So hoodie season has 3 different fragrances in it. So you could get this one in your package. And so I autographed this one for you, whoever is the lucky winner. All right, it's got several favorites of mine. So this is flannel blanket is
I'm
yum.
also a hoodie girl. I am like if
When
I
are you
could
gonna wear it here?
Well, I mean, am I
You
allowed
just
to
go
on the
sit
show?
in my office and you can wear it.
Oh.
Yeah, in the indoors.
In the studio.
The AC is blowing.
All right, flannel blanket, wonderful. I talk about it all the time. Golden harvest, we're going to put a couple of those in, and then we're going to put in some relaxed lavender vanilla. All right, we're going to shake this up. This is called hoodie season, and I haven't smelled it, but I know it smells good, so here we go.
Wow. Ooh, yeah, that does smell good. That's like, where's the fruity coming from? Where am I?
This one.
Oh, yeah, golden harvest. So I was getting like a little pear apple, right? Yeah, apple pear. Oh,
Wonderful. If
Like
you don't
I
have the
know.
relaxed lavender vanilla,
that
that's
one's
a
so
wonderful. And
nice.
we talked about serene scents. That's going to roll really well with this white pine
Yeah.
that is right here.
Yeah.
Definitely would.
That's
such
like
a nice
really
fragrance.
super nice for a bathroom or like bedroom. So like clean slate, like in the morning, start your day fresh.
Woo,
or
I love that.
in the shower.
So good.
Yeah, that's really
Yummy.
nice.
All right, we pulled out some other lanterns too. I'm gonna, and we're definitely gonna show you guys the blending board. But I don't want to do too much blending because I'm gonna do that tomorrow morning too. So all the recipes, I'm gonna show you those as well. But I wanted to point out some of these lanterns because the girls pulled these out. Since we were talking a little bit about lanterns, I might as well just
That's cute.
show them. So this is actually the red camping lantern that we have here. That's really fun. That's really fun.
Yeah, I like that.
So that gives you a different vibe going on. So definitely very fun.
Yeah.
All right. So then we also have the everyday lantern accent shade. That might be my favorite right there.
That's really nice.
That's beautiful. Wow.
That's super pretty.
I like
and
that
again, like we said, it looked kind of like your like outdoor campfire.
Yeah.
If you've got an outdoor patio or deck, that's a really nice. You know, a lot of people are spending time outside as the
Right.
weather transitions.
That's
so
my favorite.
you want something kind of pretty outside to decorate, but not like over the top.
And then this last
Yeah.
one, of course, would be the Geo Lantern that we did, but I think I like that one better. I don't know.
I
this
think
is
my favorite was
a
this
wire.
one.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
This one's my favorite. Yeah, there's like a.
I love that.
Me too.
So cute.
Yeah.
So,
So, I
love
mean,
it.
this is like, again, if you're still with us and you're like newer to Pink Zebra, this is why we have so much fun, because you can just kind of mix and match everything. And it's still minimalist enough, in my opinion, where
Right.
it doesn't take up a ton of space. And you
lots
can really
available.
kind of,
Lots of those available on the website.
yes,
too.
and when you hone
right?
in on what you really enjoy design-wise, you can really play with it and
I enjoy
change
that.
up the vibe of your place from season to season or week to week or day to day if you want. Yeah.
Definitely. Anything else that we're getting? Any questions? Things that they want to see?
They actually want to see the Geo over the skull mosaic.
Okay, we can do that.
Geo over the
right here.
skull mosaic. Here we go.
Let's
I
put it
might
over
go
the wood
with
grain. I'm gonna do.
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's fun.
Oh, that's
That's
cool.
so fun. Yes.
I would
definitely.
not have thought of that here. I'll just
You
scoot
know,
that
we
over a
also
little.
talked about too earlier today. If skulls, are not, if it's not your thing, but look how beautiful this is, right?
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna just
can- I'll
turn it
turn this.
around so that you can actually see the back side of that. So where you can get, if you do love the skull, then you can actually use it, or you can use it without, and you definitely get the colors of the season. Like Kelly was telling you earlier today,
Oh
how
my
that's
gosh,
the color.
These deep purples, the navies, the whatever we're calling it, maroon or burgundy, all of that is or eggplant. Right? I think we referenced it a bunch of different ways. That is going to be kind of like the trendy thing to do all the way through the rest of the year for sure, and beyond, like probably through, like you said, even Valentine's Day.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I want to go ahead and I want to grab this board because I know you guys.
Yes.
I probably need to pick it up, don't I, Ashley? Maybe come right here. You think?
Yes, that'd be great.
Okay. Because I've got 8 fragrances, 8 recipes that I want to show you guys and talk about a little bit, because I went to work for you and I want to talk about them. All right. So here at Pink Zebra Home, we do a lot of mixing, and so I want to point out that I have 8 brand new recipes. Cider and Sweaters is your first one. White pine and pomelo, aspen pine and cranberry orange cider. I also have caramel bourbon cake, which is caramel bourbon brulee, bourbon vanilla, brown sugar birch, and funfetti cake batter. Caramel vanilla delight, which is caramel bourbon brulee, marshmallow latte, and spooky spice pumpkin. Fall in the mountains, white pine and pomelo, great outdoors and aspen pine. Hoodie season, which we just made, flannel blanket, relax, and golden harvest. Cozy Texas nights, haha. Golden harvest, warm apple pie and cinnamon spice. Fall aromatherapy, brown sugar birch. Wait, make this one. This one was really good. Warm gatherings and I think rustling leaves. And lastly, but not least, is your stovetop simmer, rustling leaves, cinnamon spice, and cranberry orange cider. So this is the board for tonight. I want to go ahead and let you guys take a picture of that. Hopefully everybody can see that. We will be posting this to our social media accounts tonight. So I think this concludes our show for this evening, right? So hopefully you guys loved everything that you saw. And let us know, of course, give us a follow and go shop, because it's not going to last long.
Yeah, this stuff is definitely not going to last long. I mean, it never does, but I feel
No.
like every time I
good.
showed something tonight, I'm like, this is so
Yeah.
good. This is so good.
We will be live again. I will be live again tomorrow morning at 9:30 Eastern
not we.
Standard Time.
I will be
I.
watching you.
I will be live. Pink Zebra Home will be live tomorrow morning at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, 8:30 a.m. Central with the coffee chat, and I will be mixing all the things and more. So come on out and hang with me, and we are going to leave you guys with love. So we'll see you soon. Have a good night. Bye.
Bye.